couple of little small director notes before we get started. No photography or video recording of any kind. If you are interested in seeing pictures or video of the show after tonight, we're doing some of that of our own. So we'll be in touch. This show is approximately 2 hours and 15 minutes long with a 15-minute intermission. So at the end of Act 1, have a 15-minute intermission. And I'll let you know when it is, because I'm also the stage manager and the house manager. Yeah, cool. If you see an actor on book at any given point in time, that's totally fine and normal. I did not require, technically, them to be off book. So, like, the fact that most of them are, it's, like, really cool. And I'm really happy about that. And then, if you were here last night, the programs have been updated since last night. So, if you would like to see that, you may. They're over there. They're everywhere. All right, I'm just stalling for time now. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoy the show.
Oh 9 realms of human expression.
To be exact, we are astronomy, music, dance, love poetry, sacred poetry, epic poetry, tragedy, comedy, and history. That would be me.
Oh, but have mercy on us, poor storytellers of yore. You may not know our names, but surely you might know our faces as we take on the faces of others.
I don't know what in Hades that all meant, but we've got a great show for you all.
Come now, sisters, and stop expositing and distracting. We've much to cover, and we've not yet introduced our main players.
Shall we sing of the many adventures of Heracles, the greatest hero known to man?
Or should we sing about the interweaving narratives of the Argonaut crew led by the unassumingly treacherous Jason?
Are there yet no kings of failing dynasties or queens of lamenting countenance for which we could not do justice with our tongues?
I can show you justice with my tongue.
It's our tongue in cheek. Now, are we going to sing about Atalanta or what?
In due time, sister, but we cannot sing of the mortals without first singing of their gods.
A man looks at the stars above and sees a pair of eyes.
He takes great comfort thinking someone's watching from the skies.
But what he cannot realize behind astronomical disguise, the gods for whom he sings his hymns are the ones who terrorize him.
It couldn't be made clearer that the man inside your mirror is laughing with that transcendent facade. Though life is one big curse, it couldn't get much worse than thinking you're the image of your God.
Like a responsibility to chaos and death lose.
You can still be king of everything if you just take it from King Zeus.
Frightening god of lightning, and before you call him back, he just dropped in to remind you
That I'm everybody's daddy. Oh, I'm on the Olympus. Like his stuffy life is bland. So I disguise myself and come down for some mortal contraband. I've been a cuckoo bird and an eagle. I've been dragging giant big toys. I'm the sky god and I'm always rising. I'm the king, baby, be my pawn.
Hail King Zeus, the cloud gatherer, the storm bringer, father to Heracles, the mightiest. What's next? Bloody tears of the sky god to the oceans and his foam. I ascended from an oyster to Olympus, my new home. Sacred are the waters and the grounds that I have trod, and blessed are my daughters who see in me their God. Aphrodite, the beauty of your love is so strong and mighty. Guide us from above, give us bonds stronger than the ones propelling earth around the sun. Oh, you who makes a heart out of a stone. Our love is yours and you in love alone. Ah, love, the conqueror of all things.
To be clear, Aphrodite is not just love in the purest sense of the word. Her domain leans more towards that of the sexual and seductive.
Ah, sex, the conqueror of all things. You changed your tune pretty quick. Well, can you blame me? Love comes in so many different forms. Agave, Pharos, Philia, Storge. Who wouldn't want to succumb such graceful and tender forces?
Our head is in the clouds again. Nonsense! The clouds are where the gods live. Of love alone does not a woman make. Why should she be content staring at reflections of images she cannot take?
While men parades and serenade,
A woman's
driving thought is to strip away her masquerade.
in search
pass. While you walk with the one you found, your goddess Artemis.
Artemis, God of us, give us power, slay our fears, make us strong, free us from your mighty hand. We run your rugged path, make us belong. Artemis, God of us,
And I shall
power, slay our fears, make us strong, free us from your mighty hand. We run your rugged path, make us belong.
That's no fun.
Life isn't all fun and games. When you grow, you learn to put away childish things.
Oh, my naive sister. Love is far from childish. It has the power to build palaces and destroy empires.
So too can the gods, should you not fail to honor them. That only comes with discipline and virtue.
Like poor Callisto.
The fates work in mysterious ways.
Callisto, a nymph of the forest, beautiful and young, lived right here in the wilderness of Arcadia.
Taking protection in the promise of Artemis, Callisto swore a sacred vow of chastity, never to be broken so long as she lived by Artemis for Artemis. But this was not Artemis's world.
Callisto was a beautiful girl.
The king saw her and was honored.
Scary things happen to beautiful girls.
And they spit in the face of a god.
this little girl?
She raised her as though they had been destined by the fates to be together as mother and daughter.
And though she would never lose love for her stolen little boy.
The love for this little girl would grow so that she was his equal, and that is why we call her
Atalanta.
Up all night again, Cub? I keep telling you, you'll never learn to be a good bear if you can't learn to hibernate.
Mama! I can already hunt and fight like a bear. What more do you want from me?
I don't need anything more from you, Cub. You are plenty for me. But you're missing the best part, the sleep.
I'm too restless to sleep, Mama.
Oh, I know. I wonder if you wouldn't have been happier raised by the owls.
Imagine how fast I could be if I could fly.
You fly fast enough, grounded, Cub. The poor old mother bear just can't keep up anymore.
Mama, do the trees sing?
Of course, Cub.
And the rivers?
They do. I would rather they didn't.
And the stars?
I don't know. I've never met a star before, but perhaps they do. The stars are the stories the gods wish to tell.
So the gods sing too?
Perhaps, but they have no need. We sing for them. The gods are immortal. They say that songs make us immortal.
Who says that, Mama?
Well, I did, just now.
Mama!
I don't know who says these things, Cub, but perhaps we're not meant to know. Perhaps all we can do when we hear is to sing.
But they write songs, don't they, Mama?
Who, the poets? just wait around a bit. There's always something going on in Greece.
Calling all noblemen of Greece, I, Jason, Prince of Iolus, is searching for the greatest heroes this side of the Mediterranean to help him on his quest to find the Golden Fleece.
City of Hades.
If your name and your heart be true, then buddy, come sail with the Argonautica, the finest ship ever built in Greece. Shall find your glory in the Golden Fleece. Hey, hey, it's Jason, and buddy, you bet we're chasing after beast or man or whatever else may stand in the way of our destination. With types of steering, Murphys and cheering, the suns and the wind and the sky came here, and to help them through chase harpies and giants for what a hell of a cruise now. Hey, 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 it's Jason, and buddy, I bet we're chasing after beast or man or whatever else may stand in the way of our destination. And though we had born Peleager, who fathered Achilles, and the Meleager slain Theseus, who answered Athens' pleas, the greatest hero there by far, who'd made his way through Greece, as seen on every Grecian chart, the mighty Heracles. Hey, hey, it's Heracles. I'll help you find the Golden Fleece, and beast or man will ever stand. It's the greatest man in Greece. If your hey, is that be true, then let them sail with the Argonautica, when the finest ship ever built in Greece. You shall find your glory in Greece. If your hey, is that be true, then let them sail with the Argonautica, when the finest ship ever built in Greece. You shall find your glory in Greece. If your name be noble and your heart be true, then boy, come sail with the Argonautica.
Let's go on a quest, Meleager. It'll be fun, Meleager. Hey, Meleager, is your sister home? Why, yes, Heracles, my sister is home. Why do you ask?
Who are you talking to?
Well, I can tell you who I wasn't talking to. I've never seen you before.
This is my first quest.
Is that so? So you have no idea who I am?
Sure I do. You're Meleager.
Yeah. If I may ask, where do you know me from?
You just said it while you were talking about yourself?
I suppose I did. What am I doing here anyway? And what have I done compared to all of them? Theseus, Orpheus, Castor, and Pollux, Peleus. See news.
I don't know what half of them did.
Well, Peleus is the greatest wrestler in all of Greece.
How do you know that?
He's yet to lose a fight.
He has yet to fight me. What about Cetus?
He was once a woman.
Well, that's not impressive. I'm a woman all the time.
There's more to it than just that. He holds
Will
sword.
anyone ever write a song about him?
What does that have to do with anything?
When someone writes a song about someone, it means they are very important. Songs are what make us immortal.
So if I composed a song about you, then stabbed you, you would not bleed out and die?
You would have to catch me first.
Hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically speaking, even if you caught me, you would have a hard time killing me.
You're avoiding my hypothetical entirely.
Because it makes no sense. You would have to jump through too many hoops to make it relevant at all. I am faster than you, and I am stronger than you. You could not kill me if you wanted to.
Oh, the pain! The spear has pierced my flesh and it cries forth blood. Oh!
God's sake, I didn't mean to. Are you okay?
Am I okay? You stabbed me with the spear and your first instinct is to ask if I'm okay.
I'm sorry, I've never killed a real man before.
Killed? Real man? Who in Hades are you?
I'll go get Orpheus or somebody.
Stop! What would Orpheus do? Sing my pain away? own special way. What? You look as if you've seen a shade.
Who in Hades are you?
I am Prince Meleager of Caledon, destined by the fates to live until my wood catches fire. No, I don't mean it like that. I mean an actual log of wood and actual fire.
All I hear is that you're some sort of demon fiend.
If you would get your foot off of me and let me breathe, I can explain it to you. When I was born, an oracle told my mother that I would die once the log in the fireplace burned up. She rushed to remove the log and put out the fire. Now keeps it locked away, safe from harm.
So even if I stabbed you, you would not die.
We know that because you just stabbed me and I'm not dead.
But if I ripped your head off.
Well, in theory, yes, but I would rather not try it.
But if you never try it, how do you know?
If I never tried to kill myself, how do I know I can't be killed? I would still rather not try it. Besides, I imagine it would hurt.
So you still feel pain.
Very much so.
Strange. Are all men like you?
Do you mean in general, or the part specifically where my life is connected to an object?
Both, I suppose.
Well, I suppose that I am different from most men, and that I've never met nor heard of any man who's been so attached to their wood as I. Sorry, poor choice of phrasing. I mean, I just think that's pretty unique to me.
So are you better than those men?
I don't suppose that far. I'm no Heracles or Jason, or even Orpheus.
But why not? What does Jason have that you lack?
Are you suddenly on my side?
I'm not against you. We are on this quest together, aren't we?
It doesn't feel like we're on this quest at all.
But we are together.
What would they say in a song about me if ever they write me a song? If Orpheus sang it, it might be worthwhile, but I'll be hard-pressed to find a thing I have done that could grab the attention from any songwriter that would care to mention. I'm here on this ship that's combusting with tension from men testing patience and fomenting derision. On the island of Lemnos that's run by the women who slaughter their husbands and brothers and children. Oh, who cares about me? But don't get caught swimming near sirens of doubt. They tear down your confidence, eat your heart out. Best to avoid them with all of your might. Best to look forward and sail through the night. Know that somewhere in the stars lies promise of futures that don't wait for sunrise. They say you belong here. You have a place here. You're meant to be better than we ever could know.
I know what they write songs will say. In the songs they will write about me someday. They'll sing about how I stood out on the bow with the salt in my hair and the sweat on my brow. And Orpheus will sing it and Jason will dance. The songs of the wind will sweep up in a trance. And even Heracles will move for the chance to see how I got there. To gaze I stand there, standing up there, lighter than air, watching you glow.
What would they say in a song about me? I doubt they would write me a song. What did I do when the wind went and blew us beyond living boulders that wanted to chew us? There are so many men here with wannabe swagger. They'll this spring. Oh, who on this dumb rock would sing?
Right songs will say, and the songs they will write back to you someday. Sing about why you're determined to try to reach up and carve out a piece of the sky. You'll say you belong here. You have a place here. You're meant to be better than we ever could know.
And though harpies and sirens surround us, and flocks of iron-winged birds, I can't help but feel the most challenging battle arose from her fiery words. There goes that north wind a-changing to something less cold and more kind. And though she and I will depart from this quest, she will never depart from my mind. She made me feel like I belong here, like I had a place here. I'm meant to be better than even I used to know. And I'm caught in the trance of a mystifying dance. She's heaven sent, and I know I'm meant to be where she goes.
Sister, we are not sisters. In the eyes of the Father, we're all sisters. Zeus is my father, he's not yours.
My father's the great sky god. Who cares which one?
We are not sisters.
Oh well, I tried. So, this mortal, she's an interesting one.
The daughter of the bear. She has excellent form and much potential. She would make a fine huntress.
You would say that. You're too heartless. If she were a huntress, she'd have to turn her back on the she-bear.
It would not have to be so. As long as she follows me, she will remain under my protection and under my guidance. Freedom is hers.
Freedom indeed, except to love.
You would care about that.
But don't you see, she also cares about it.
I don't know what you mean.
The Prince of Caledon, he's smitten with her.
What does that matter?
So she must love him in return.
Oh, must she now? And who are you to decide whom a woman must love? I thought your whole act was to secure love between those who mutually sought it.
Love finds a way.
You disgust me.
Look down from Olympus and gaze into the eyes of men whose longing fills their heart. My own heart often sighs. Sacred are the lovers who worship me as God, and sacred are the lovers who worship me as God. Aphrodite that you redirect your attentions elsewhere. She is mine. We shall see.
Mama, what do you know about love?
I know that I love you.
Mama, not that kind of love.
There's no other love left that I know.
But the love between two creatures. Not mother and daughter is a love that can be powerful, yes?
So they say.
So who says?
It is not uncommon for the poets to sing of such love. The poets love to sing of Aphrodite.
Does Aphrodite represent all love?
So the poets would claim. But there are other loves, stronger loves. Loves that seek to empower women rather than shelter them.
Does Artemis know one?
I believed she did.
How do I know if Artemis is the kind of love that I seek?
You would first need to know that it is love you truly seek.
Well, how do I find out?
You ask too many questions, Cub. I am tired. The night comes soon.
If in Greece you need a future, then seek out an oracle. They sing out your foretold path in ways phantasmagorical.
Phantasmagorical means having a fantastic or deceptive appearance as something in a dream or created by the imagination.
So beware, take care, this fortune affair lasts longer than its brevity, and soon you'll spend the days of your life talking to your destiny.
Oh, Oracle, wise
Calydon, sea or sun ride. Know the ground he walks upon, know why your people thrive. Appease my sense of charity, I haven't got the nerve to deal with insincerity of men who fail to serve.
Poseidon, Athena, we seek your grand design. Hera proud, Hephaestus strong, Dionysus grow your vine. Father Zeus, protect us from love, oh hear our song.
Worship me,
Worship you,
and I shall make us free. Pray to me, and you shall give us peace.
Demeter, Poseidon, Athena, Aphrodite, Hera, Ares, Hestia, Apollo, Zeus Almighty, Muse is nigh. Keep us living on, oh hear our song.
Where is my altar, little king? Have you in shame? Of all the praises you could sing, where is my sacred name? Be malintent or otherwise, I've even up the score. Your kingdom I will terrorize with tusk of my great boar. Worship me, or I will make you scream. Pray to me, or you will beg for peace.
Artemis, God of us, give us power, slay our fears, make us strong, feed us from your mighty hand. We run your rugged path, make us belong.
My son, send out a call to arms, gather every able-bodied hunter and warrior that can spare their skill. We must slay this great boar. We must bring peace to our kingdom.
Come and join my huntresses, my daughter left unseen.
Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
I couldn't let you take all the glory, could I?
I thought you couldn't.
What's keeping you? The wine can only last so long with this old fool around.
I thought I could drink until that Jason fellow came and downed a whole barrel himself. These kids are of a different breed.
And you have a different breed in mind, eh, nephew?
Watch your tongue, especially in the presence of oh, my bad. I thought you were a woman.
I shall watch my tongue go down whatever beast this boy brings if they look like that.
Oh, you lose yourself in your drink, brother.
Pay them no heed, Atalanta. They are drunk. And yes, very stupid men. There is no need for violence during the festivities before the hunt. And likewise, there is no need for such disgusting displays towards those who have come to our aid.
Yes. Well said, nephew. Well said. On behalf of my brother and I, we apologize.
Yes, please, accept my apology from my own lips.
You disgusting pig! Are you all right?
Be better when I can shove the boar's hide in front of those faces of those stupid men.
I have faith in you. Come on, I'll show you to your room.
Oh, brother, all the spare rooms have been taken aside conveniently. I'm afraid your friend will have to sleep somewhere else.
Why can't she sleep in your room?
Well, there's only room for two in my room.
Diana, I don't think Heracles is coming.
What? No. Father put a maidservant in my room to make room for Jason or whoever.
Is that so? Well, in that case, you are welcome to take my room.
Can't do that, where will you sleep?
Amen.
Oh, brother, you are so generous and noble. But why should a prince give up his bedchambers? And where will he sleep? With the beast?
Why, what's wrong with the beasts?
We could just share?
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, we shared a room on the Argo.
We shared a room with half the crew, that's a big difference.
Yes, brother.
I hate you.
I love you too, brother. There goes our hero with the gleam in her eye. She got the goods, but living a Bible. Never know exactly if she's aiming to try. My brother's never been the fashion in the sky. And oh, the steamy, dreamy intrigue. Something's going on there that'll give you fatigue. You'll wanna shut the window, mop up the floor. There's no telling what they're gonna do behind that
was numbered on the Argo, and yet they have stretched twice as long.
Isn't that a bad thing?
Is immortality a bad thing?
Do you feel immortal?
Well, if you're nearby, it's harder not to.
That is horribly cliche.
What of it? It's cliche to offend the gods, and yet that doesn't seem to change the frequency of their wounded pride.
I suppose that's true. I guess repetition breeds cliche.
You may be right, though. This song of ours is not an original one.
Perhaps not, but I think we'll sing it anyway.
And make us immortal.
My son, you must come quick.
What is the war?
It is the war. It has been seen going deeper into the woods. The men are gathering now. They're awaiting your leadership.
Let's go, Adam.
Keep up! We don't have much time before we lose it again.
Why does she run towards the fire? It will burn her alive.
Well, if you burn bright enough, it'll make you a star.
And you'll be ashes before that happens. Besides, the stars are all so distant they're hardly recognizable.
May the gods be with you, both of you.
I wish my Heracles would look at me like that.
Nonsense! The spear is a noble weapon. Good thing our sister bore such a talented young man.
And too bad she stopped there. What a waste to have so many daughters.
To the victor go the spoils, Meleager. This boar's hide shall make you a fine armor.
To the victor go the spoils. Atalanta.
I can't accept this.
You must. Without your first strike, I never could have taken it down. Take it.
Fine, this shall not stand! This is a great insult upon the sons of Theseus, upon the house of Aeneas, upon the rest of the hunt!
shall not take it. It is customary for the next of kin to take it.
Customary? Damn these customs! Who created such meaningless frivolity?
We follow the image of the gods, nephew.
The same gods that brought the boar to us?
Blasphemy! Blasphemy! Do not tempt their wrath, you foolish prince!
Why not? What more can they do to me, whether I intentionally offend them or not? Did my father intentionally forget to pay tribute to Artemis? If so, where was her understanding? Where was her patience and tolerance? Or yet, if she had to punish him, why not he alone, and not the entirety of his people, who were innocent in his crime? It seems to me that the gods make demands of us in their jealousy and pride, and we do nothing but supplicate because we are too weak and stupid to fight back. If the gods continue to dictate such meaningless policy, I will run off to another country where their powers cannot reach. And all the happier and more prosperous I will be for it.
Take it back, nephew, before the huntress hears us and dooms us all.
You witch! What words have you whispered to make our noble prince speak such poison? Let's be rid of you, beast!
Cease, nephew. Let me not break the heart of your mother, my dear sister.
I will be rid of you. Coward! Does anyone else wish to meddle in the affairs of Meleager and Atalanta?
Oh, okay, the spoils have been justly dealt with, Prince. We have no quarrels with you. Anyone who sides against my Argonauts sides against me as well. I stand with you, Meleager and Atalanta. Now, and for the rest of my life, we stand with you and your victors. Go in peace, Prince. We accept your justice.
What say you, Atalanta?
What's there left to say? Thank you, Meleager.
The blood of my uncles is on my hands alone. I do not wish to fight your battles for you, but that hide is rightfully yours.
It is. And I shall take it back with me. My mother would be proud.
Your mother?
Yes. She was a huntress once.
Well, she must have been the envy of Artemis if she raised you as you are.
She was. Would you like to meet her?
I would. When?
Now. If you're ready. I didn't need to.
I'm ready. I have everything I need right here. Kill the fire kindling 'neath the surface of my
But Meleager lived a life close to the brink. He never second-guessed, nor thought of consequence. He won't stop and think.
And while he stands professing love, his motivating thought is stirring up the ire of that hateful, vengeful goddess.
not sure. Mother, I am fearful. The oracle warned me that...
Word of advice, daughter. Oracles are nothing but trouble. Avoid that habit if you can.
I need something to do. There's so much left to do, and
You should rest first.
rest! I haven't got time to rest. Does Heracles rest before his labors? Did Meleager rest me?
Come join my huntresses, my daughter left unseen. Your virtue with my hundreds is what keeps your spirit clean. Take up the bow, give up the bed, be powerful and mighty. The life you've known is left for dead.
Praise to Aphrodite and to Father Zeus, for it is through them that I am finally reunited with my daughter. Forgive my suddenness. I realize this is rather strange, but I am your father, King Cineas of Boeotia.
I have no father.
My child, everyone has a father, whether they like it or not.
I only have my mother.
The beast is not your mother. Certainly not my wife.
She is no beast, she is my mother!
No, my child. That is no way to talk to your father.
But
I
mother,
may have raised you myself and on my own, but I did not birth you. I know you know this.
does not mean you are not my mother.
I apologize if I caused offense. You clearly share a bond with my daughter she bears. You are no doubt responsible for bringing her up to be the powerful heroine she has turned out to be. I regret we had to meet under these circumstances. I have searched for you for a long time. When I heard of the brave girl from Arcadia going on quests with the Argonauts, I knew that it must be my daughter. I came all of this way to find you, to bring you home.
Insolence! Blasphemy! I was too kind to you, Callisto. I should have killed you for your treachery when I had a chance.
Sacred are the teardrops that dampen up the sod of lovers weeping bitterly as they pray to their God.
I should have known that you were behind this. I told you not to interfere.
I can't help being present wherever there is love. I am love.
Your love would see this woman chained to a man. First the prince, and now this king.
What more is a woman's worth than what she is worth in the eyes of a man? Better to make her the most valuable woman that ever lived.
You said it yourself. Nothing you can do will stop me.
I've done nothing to the girl. I've merely guided her father to her. You should have heard his prayers. Enough to make me weep.
You're a fool to think that she will go back with him.
Then why are you so afraid?
You must go with him?
He is your father.
I love you, Mama.
I love you, cub.
Oh, these trees, oh, these rivers, no years have set axe to know our
does my record show. Hear my song and come to know.
I read the hair underneath me lying after squeezing out its breath. My arrows were dipped in hydra blood to ensure a burning death. For a year I followed that golden kind and shot what you said on this side of mine. And I chased a big boy too.
My cousin as a solstice gift.
While you sing about Heracles,
'Cause I almost I am mighty Heracles.
he's Heracles,
I watched 30 years worth of feces after bending.
Heracles,
Shot down a flock of steel to turret with the blood that's
Heracles,
I wrestled the creaking bulls in the mud and horses with the taste of the sun.
On the bell of the air, on green and red, see the previous ring and took his cat.
while you sing about Heracles,
'Cause I almost everything. I am mighty Heracles.
he's Heracles.
But Heracles couldn't do quite everything. His cousin Eurystheus said, well, you had help with the Hydra and all of that poop.
So Heracles said, well, maybe all that poop went to your head.
But Eurystheus said, you gotta do 2 more labors to be fully cleansed of your sins.
So Heracles said, fine, whatever you say, cuz, whatever you say. So I went up to the garden where the golden I tried to enter, but the 100-headed dragon I held up the sky for Atlas while he went around. I'll admit there was sweat trickling down my burning eyes. He gave me the apples, I gave back his mantle and headed back down to my cousin's old castle. I gave him the apples, he gave me my cloak, the rest of that
Now here I am, walking through the haze. Said I'll travel, except for that gaze. Just standing up tall and facing me haze. That face looks like one I last saw in Cal. One more time, and
While you sing of Heracles,
'cause I almost everything. I am mighty Heracles.
Heracles, he's Heracles,
Meleager,
Hello, friend.
I did not think I would have the misfortune of seeing you here before I.
The fates have their own plans.
Indeed.
But what of yourself? You look much too alive to be walking among the dead.
I am here to retrieve service for the completion of my labors. I regret that I could not come to Calydon's aid for this reason.
Paladin's aid. Yes.
I hope all is well in Calydon.
Atalanta defeated the boar.
I knew I liked her, so Calydon is safe.
Safe, perhaps. Friend, I've a favor to ask of you. I do not wish to add to your burdens, but if you can find room in your heart to perform one more, consider this. Protect my family.
Your request is noble. I will gladly take it upon myself to do so. I always did have a thing for your sister. Oh, whatever.
No, it's all right. She always had a thing for you too. Thank you. She's heaven sent, and someday I bet I'll be see where she goes.
be minding my own business. You boys should do the same.
Boys? Can't you see? We're not mere boys.
What? You want me to call you men?
No, not men. We're 10 times as strong as any man.
Oh, is that so?
Why don't you see for yourself?
God's daughter, there you are. You're covered in blood. Are you all right?
No worry, Father. The blood is not mine. It belonged to 2 centaurs who thought me a helpless doll.
Centaurs. Why, Mother Gaia, would you be prancing about with centaurs?
Would not call it prancing, Father. That was not my intention.
Well, what was it then? What sort of madness possessed you to go and roam around like some wild beast? Not like there's anything wrong with animals.
It's silly.
It had better not be silly. Otherwise, I should think you mad.
You think I'm mad either way, Father?
Be that as it may, I demand as your father and your king that you tell me what was so important that you had to go out by yourself without so much as an armed guard.
I was collecting the morning dew. For my flowers. It was a hobby of mine before I left here.
I see. Well, next time send for your servants. You have them now, you know. Or at least don't go alone and unannounced. I do not wish for you to keep secrets from me.
Yes. My apologies.
Oh, daughter, forgive me for not understanding you. We only just met after all these years.
Father, why is it you never had any children after me?
Well, after you were born, your mother and I did try to have a second child. But unfortunately, the fates took her and the child from me.
See, I'm sorry to hear that. How were we separated?
Separated.
At birth. Why was I not raised by you?
Daughter,
No more secrets, Father.
Quite right. It is a custom, well, everywhere, that a king must have a son to hand his kingdom to. I was younger back then. Yes, I was less sure of myself, less rational. When the king's firstborn is a daughter, well, it isn't exactly a good way to establish faith in your lineage. I acted rather foolishly. I admit that I was cursed.
So you abandoned me in the woods?
What was I supposed to do? Have you killed? No. No, I should have raised you. From the moment you were mine, I should have let you know it, and for that, I am deeply sorry.
Why am I here, Father?
It is not because I do not love you, my daughter. Please understand that. I made a mistake, and I want to fix it. Please understand
Why
that.
am I here, Father?
I wish for you to marry and have a son.
This was your plan all along. To deceive me and force me to have the child you never had? Why do I care for your problems?
It is not my problem, it is your destiny.
Destiny. What do you know of my destiny?
My child, I am your father. I am a king. If the fates willed for you to roam around like a bear, they would have made you a bear. Daughter.
All right. I will do it. But I demand some kind of say. The conditions of my marriage.
That is fair. Name them.
I will only marry the man who can beat me in a foot race. If it is so important that I marry and produce an heir, my son must be the strongest man in all of Greece. Since Heracles has married Deianira and Meleager is... This man must prove himself worthy of me, the strongest woman in Greece.
Is that all?
Any man who cannot beat me will be executed by my hand.
Daughter!
Such are my terms. Men who cannot justify their arrogance should be made silent.
Very well. I accept your terms.
Stay on the lawn. Why would you wake the break of dawn? Here are the clothes that you should have on. Fit in this circular box we have drawn. These are the habits of civilized men. Live like livestock cooped up in a pen, and pretend that they've conquered the world when they've not, and expect you to learn from the things they've been taught. And they're eager to show all the things they pretend not to know, and their minds never grow. They talk fast to distract from moving so slow, and their talking is nothing but rot. You grow stuck if you stay in one spot. Having a child, but not the right one. Shackle the daughter and burden the son. Teach them to walk, but never to run. That's not your problem when your life is done. These are the habits of civilized girls, pretty and cloudy like a string of pearls. And their silence so long they forget they can talk, and they're sitting so long they forget how to walk. And they're eager to show all the things they pretend not to know.
wish to see me married, but shouldn't you take some pride that you were the father to the strongest woman in Greece?
Would you not at least try to find one you like? It's all fun and games until someone gets hurt, and well, it's hurting me how adamantly opposed you are to finding our kingdom an heir.
Am I to give up my freedom for the sake of your kingdom?
Freedom. You're not living amongst the beasts anymore. We are civilized people. We have responsibilities.
What responsibilities? Name me one that is more important than what the so-called beasts do not already hold dear.
You blaspheme, daughter. We are made in the image of the gods, and we alone get to pay homage to them.
Yet it was the same gods who made the beasts. Excuse me, Father. I have another suitor waiting for my undying attention.
My gods, look at the sight. Is any woman worth it? These young men strike me as very silly.
Begin.
My gods, I beg your pardon, young men. Surely she is worth dying for. Then again, living for her would be much preferable.
I wouldn't believe it, I'm sure. I've lived with her only a month now, and I'm half dead already.
Can I help you?
Pardon me for staring, I thought you were a girl.
What?
I'm so offended. It was a compliment.
precious life for me. But of his nerve, his chivalry, his claim to proud descent, his love for me. So great a love he claims that death is an advantage if he cannot have me. Should have gone before. You still can. There's too much blood spilled on these grounds. Why do I care? Why worry for him when I've already slain so many? Let him die, since the death of all those before has not warned him. Since life is such a bore. Is that to be the price of love? I shall be hated in victory. It is not my fault.
Begin, and Godspeed, young man, to your final destination.
Serious? It feels to me a lot more like a chase, where the girl can really run and I'm the one who can't keep pace. There's so much space in between us, I can barely see her face. Why not embrace this disgrace? I would rather run in place or replace all the grace to a God who can retrace and erase the basic feelings that would ever make me sign up for a race against the fastest woman in this place. There she goes, there she goes, faster than the ground can keep up with. Does she see? Does she know who I am, or will she forget me when she kills me? Wait. It's not too late. I still have faith enough to grow into the gate, really to skate my way ahead of her. Wouldn't that be great? Instead of losing out the gate to my would-be future mate, and accepting that my fate would be such a grisly state, I could dictate instead a different fate that would update my saddest state. Or wouldn't that be great? Here goes nothing.
But they who write songs will sing the songs they will write about me someday. They will sing of today of a boy who lost his way, the spirit and blood that you too must pay. But this is my destiny. Why can't you see? That will go. Was this foretold that I should stop cold? Oh, that will of gold. I didn't think the boy that old, an apple of gold.
It worked. Here's that. Oh. There she goes, faster than the ground can keep up with. Does she see? Does she know what I'm up to? I shouldn't have done this. I should go out to face in the long run. I'll go in the short run, be on the next boat to battle. What am I saying? Am I praying or playing around this flame? How praying is weighing me down. I'd rather be laying and not caught, be laying myself to a praying or swaying without any hope of praying.
Stop naysaying, start obeying.
Wait, yeah.
They'll sing, those who write songs will sing when they write songs and sing of the things that I've done. I know they will sing of how my future wing of the poisonous sting of the broken blood. She did it for her destiny. She
than your great-grandfather, of whom you were so ready to boast.
No.
No. Well, I loathe to think of another god who made assist of you.
Let's not think of it.
Were you sent by Aphrodite?
I was not sent by any god. She did answer my prayers.
Ah! I was a fool to think I could escape into civilization. What does she want from me? Does she know my fate? Why must she force my hand?
If you do not wish to marry me, I can leave. I do not mean to pressure you, so.
No? Yet you went through all this trouble to win my hand?
In my defense, I thought you wanted to be one.
Why? I am not a prize, I am a woman. You think that because there is a contest that I must truly want to compete in it? Do you think if I truly wanted to get married, I could not do so because of my own choosing? Save myself the trouble of all these theatrics? This task was an impossible task. The penalty for it was death at my hand. You think that means I wanted it?
The task was impossible, then why did I win?
Look at yourself. Whoa. Do you think you could beat me with your clever tricks alone?
Well, then how else? If it was so easy to beat me and so preferable that I should die, then why am I alive?
It was preferable you didn't compete at all.
Why am I alive?
I'm not sure. But I do not wish to see you die.
At last, my prayers have been answered. A male heir! Rejoice!
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 A bit early, don't you think?
I beg your pardon?
The baby? A bit fast, don't you think? They usually take a little longer to cook than that.
What are you implying?
No implications. Mere observations. Couldn't have been more than a month between when Atalanta visited Calydon when Atalanta married Hippomenes. My, oh my, that's an interesting observation.
Oh, well, not like we can draw any conclusions whatsoever from them.
Your Highness.
Should I be nervous? With whispers I'm surrounded. I hear these rumors, but which of these are grounded? In truth and reason, not exaggeration, the likes of which could undermine a nation. If the husband is not the father, then is the son of right my heir. Oh, the nation will soon be torn asunder, and rivalries will grow upon my chair. Oh, what will they think of me then? What will the writers of history say? Mock me or toss me aside when I stand as a king today.
Am I not nervous? With whispers I'm surrounded. They speak these rumors, quite reasonably founded. I should beat them with trembling trepidation. By rebuke or I can win over a nation. If the husband is not the father, is the son of right my own, I could resign back to my old country, leave all this trouble alone. Oh, what will they think of me then? What will the writers of history say? Mock me or mark me or toss me aside, if I ran like a coward today.
just a wife, not with your love, like everyone else. Please, don't look at me like that.
Like what? He's just a baby. He can barely open his own eyes.
I know it. I can feel it.
What is it you feel?
This place. This is not Parthenion, yes?
Clever girl. It is indeed the site of your abandonment by your father, the wilderness of Arcadia, the site of Callisto's abandonment by the gods. The name means virginity. What shall we call him?
Parthenopius.
Son of a virgin. How beautiful. Thank you.
You are he.
I can be, but really I'm just a storyteller.
Now tell me, what is this story?
The tale of Parthenopius begins right here, in the wilderness of Arcadia, the foot of Mount Parthenia. He was abandoned by the heroine Atalanta, who was ashamed of losing her virginity.
So what should you do with him? Leave him here?
There's yet to be a moment where you don't. It is your destiny.
Destiny. My destiny is mine.
Is it?
This child, he said nothing to me. Nothing to the world. His only crime was being born.
Like mother, like son.
If I leave him here, he'll have nobody.
No. He will be found by a hunter or a shepherd and raised much the same. He will grow into a strong, arrogant, yet handsome youth. He will never fall in love, never marry, take up arms against Thebes, and as a result, he shall perish.
That is because of me.
No, take him or leave him, he is who he is. His fate is set.
Well, then there's nothing that can be done. I cannot make his life better by raising him. He will die young and foolhardy, and there's nothing I can do to make a difference.
You can love him. Love makes all the difference.
Oh, these trees, oh, these rivers, no year has set axe to, no hour
and yours and mine.
Behold, the stars long hidden under darkness break through all over the spangled heaven. They're home now forever, and the gods live there too. Whatever God it was brought all this chaos. Let us take humanity's scars and write them in the stars. Glorify the pain of struggling in vain, to let our life remain in our hands. Mortal flesh and bone, relinquish what you've never owned, and let our life be shown throughout our land. We are the gods whose praises you must sing. We are the gods of everything. There is a tree as tall as a giant. There is a river as swift as a god. It's here I sit on moss and hyacinth, at the gates of the greatest facade. And who am I to take a stand against what is written by invisible hands? If I ever go back, will I ever be more to them than my destiny? I know what they'll say. I know what they've said. Hear what I say instead. See this tree, this river, these rocks. See how moss and the ivy entwine. With these and the flowers with perfume abound, I will construct a shrine. Gather around me soft grass. Gather around me crocuses, hyacinths, evergreen laurels about to be crowned. Here where the pure stream of water pours out. Water these streams, purify this river. Let me deliver one final embrace to the ones who sinned and let others give chase. To the others abandoned in this sacred place. Let the light of the Mother Bear shine forever on the Mother Bear shrine.
That insolent child. She dares reject me and construct an altar to that disgraced servant. I have to smite her where she stands. That ungrateful man. It was I who answered his prayers, his pitiful, desperate pleading. He is knelt at the wrong feet. And the goddesses scorned acted upon their righteous indignation to seek their vengeance upon the foolish lovers. This mortal girl refused to join my huntresses. Her bold defiance stands up like the buttresses of that dark, gloomy castle from where she now resides. I dare her now to swiftly run and hide. think they'll only stop on command.
Yes, but I think we should still rest while we can.
Perhaps. What?
Should I tell you how it feels to be the one who a flower here escaping from a chase? When you run your habits like a river, my heart's full under when I see your face. I've never met a man of romance, so excuse me if I sound a little odd, but I would gladly run with you forever. Love like you were my only God.
Should I tell you how it feels to hear you say to me? I've only heard such words one time before. Once thought that my future was in danger. Here's a presence I cannot ignore. I've never been a woman of romance, so excuse me if I sound a little odd, but I would gladly run with you forever. In you I see the images of God. This mortal man worships like a viper. Maybe closer to her bosom I might wipe her off the face of every map, atlas, and book for good. I dare her now parade around her maidenhood. My child arrows now impart your arrows deep into her heart. Let us see how deep a love that they can fashion, and pray they do not lose themselves within their passion. Off-shot arrows deep into their soul, Atalanta grabbed upon amazing, soon they lost control. Each inhibition lifted so that frenzy overcame. The great exasperation burned the brightest lover's flame. If I die tonight, if I die tomorrow, I would not fight, I would not sorrow. I'd ask the wind to carry my teardrops on the dew, so the mornings you're given, let me be with you. The love they made was rapturous and raw. It left the gods to stare at them in awe.
Were the cave not yet in use, then they may have known it a shrine of Zeus.
Down on Mother Gaia, life is sinful, life is crude. So I come down as master to teach mortal servitude. I am patriarch of heaven. I am rain god, lord of sky. Don't you wonder why the Titans vanished? I'm the reason why.
And so he stretched his hands over the lovers.
So their necks grew rough with tawny manes.
Their fingers hooked and claws became.
Their arms were legs, and their chests grew heavy. Tails would sprout out long and hairy.
And their words had no meaning. I'll take it out.
Replaced by the terrible roar of snouts.
If animal-like you've decided to play, then lions become, and as such you shall stay.
And the goddesses left satisfied with their vengeance being served.
Mortals get what mortals want, what truly they deserved.
It
It was once believed in ancient Greece that lions could not mate with other lions, and so this punishment forbade the lovers from ever making love again.
Actually, there is no proof that ancient Grecians believed this. For all we know, they probably believed that lions could indeed mate with each other.
So how then is this a punishment? How could the gods transform the woman who was a hunter in her own right, against the odds of her bounds, and release her into the wild?
Well, it's like we sang before.
Whatever reason may have been among their beastly brethren, man alone can raise his face toward heaven.
And so they forfeited their right to touch the face of God, which I'm sure made their poor lion hearts just